Hi everyone and welcome back. We are going to be rereading our story from yesterday, Lewis and Clark's Big Trip. So as we're rereading this story, I want you to do something for me. So our target skill this week is compare and contrast. So as we're reading through this story again, I want you to be thinking, how is this story about Lewis and Clark's big trip similar and different from our story this week, The Big Trip? Be thinking about what do both of these stories have in common? And also, how are they very different? So as we're rereading, be thinking about these things that I just told you. So let's get started.
Lewis and Clark's Big Trip. Meriwether Lewis and William Clark were explorers who traveled across North America many years ago. They walked, rode horses, and traveled by boat. They wrote about their trip in journals. Lewis, Clark. Lewis and Clark asked an American Indian named Sacagawea to go with them. The explorers were sure she could help them talk with other American Indians on the way. One day, they came to an American Indian village. Maybe Sacagawea could speak with the people there. She did, and they gave the explorers supplies and horses. Sacagawea helps Lewis and Clark. Sacagawea knew good paths across mountains and through forests. It took the explorers about 2 years to finish their trip. People can travel the same route today by car. Lewis and Clark's route.
On our map on page 80, if we look closely, we can see a map key. This key shows the symbols that we see here on the map. Next to each symbol, there is a name. Next to the blue symbol, it says the word river. Next to the red symbol, it says route of Lewis and Clark. And where there is a black dot, that means it's a city. So when we look at the map, we can see that all of these blue lines are rivers. The red is all of the route that Lewis and Clark traveled. And we see the black dot for the city of St. Louis. All right. Were you able to think of how our stories are alike and different? Hold on to all of those ideas. We are going to talk about them tomorrow during morning meeting. Next, we are going to read our decodable called The King's Song. So this week we've been talking about the long E, but we also talked about words that end with NG and NK. So as we're reading through this story, be looking for words that end in NG and NK. Be sure to be reading along with me at home. The King's Song. Singing is my best thing, said King Ming. He sang to Queen Ling. He sang sweet tunes. At 5, Queen Ling sat. King Ming got set to sing his song, but no tune came out. King Ming did not sing his song. Why do you think King Ming did not sing his song? It said he loved to sing, so why do you think he is not singing? Let's see if we find out. Don't be sad, King Ming, said Queen Ling. Maybe a bird can help you sing. Queen Ling wrote this note. Needed. Bird that can teach King Ming to sing. So Queen Ling is going to try and get a bird to help King Ming sing. Do you notice something about a lot of the words we have read so far? A lot of the words are ending in ing. Ming, ling, sing, and king. All of these words are ng ending words. Redbird came, but he had no songs. Pinkbird came, but he had no songs. Then Greenbird came. He had sweet, sweet songs. His songs made King Ming and Queen Ling smile. Then Queen Ling spoke. What do you think the Queen is going to say? Do you remember why Queen Ling wanted a bird to come? If you remember in her note, she wanted a bird that can teach King Ming to sing. Let's see what Queen Ling has to say. King Ming has lost his song. Can you teach King Ming to sing? Asked Queen Ling. I think I can teach him as quick as a wink, said Greenbird. I will bring him sweet notes each time I come, said Greenbird. We see a small little black note on this page. Do you know what this is? This is a music note. Do you think that music note is coming out of the king's mouth or the bird's mouth? In just a week, King Ming had his song back. Singing is my best thing, sang King Ming. Oh, I am so glad that the bird was able to help the king get his song back. What a fun story for us to read to get to see more words that end in NG and NK. To end our lesson, we are going to complete an activity in our reader's notebook. Let's go. All right, you guys, so to end our lesson today, we are going to be completing an activity in our reader's notebook. We are going to be working on page 19, so I'm going to circle that page number here at the bottom. So we have been working with long E words and sounds this week, so now I am going to give you this activity to do. Our directions tell us to sort the words. Write the correct spelling words in each column. So here are all of the spelling words that have some kind of long E sound in them. So we have to sort these words into 4 categories. Our first category is words with just a single E, words with EA, words with EE, and then some words will have a silent E. So I want you to look through this list of words and sort each word into its correct category. So for example, when we're looking for words with E, that means it will just have a single E. So for example, the word me is spelled M-E. And so for this column, you will write the words that have the one E. In this column, you'll write the words that have EA. In this column, EE. So finish these columns first before you do the word with silent E, because only one word will go here. And we will check our answers tomorrow during morning meeting. So we'll be talking about Lewis and Clark, our story, and also going over this activity. So make sure you have it done, and I'll see you then.